Hi, in this video I will give you 2 extra tips if you really have an issue with doing that first row and weaving through and working through that first setup row. If you are not such a experienced crocheter, I can imagine that you have a little bit of difficulty to see where to insert your hook when you have woven through this first setup row of color 2. So you can also do this. You can see here, this is stitch 37 where you have to do your first double crochet in the back, and then I used 2 colors of embroidery floss because that is very good to see and very easy to pull out later. And then I marked the loops where you have to insert your hook during the setup. So this is the place where you have to do your first double crochet, and then you have to skip that next loop, and this is the place where you have to do your first of your next double crochet in the front, and then you have to skip another loop, and then you have to insert your next double crochet in the back in this one. So I use these colors alternating, and every time I skip one stitch of the setup row and mark the next one. And when you come here to the next stitch marker, the stitch marker is always the place where you have your check, oh, I should have ended in the stitch before the stitch marker, so that's correct because here I marked this one with a stitch with a embroidery floss, and then the first stitch after that is the next one. So do this all the way, and I will weave this through the setup row of color 1, and then I will get back to you. I've woven it through, and now you can see another advantage that you have when you've used 2 colors. As you know from a previous video, this is the second hole, and you have to work this stitch from through the back, and this is the stitch that you have to work in front. The stitch that is worked in front is always after this post of a double crochet. So the next is here before the post of the double crochet to the back, and the other one is going after this post. So I've positioned all the loops with the brown embroidery floss in front of or after the post of the double crochet of color 1, and I've brought the embroidery floss with the loops that have to be in the back. I've brought that to the back. So that's another advantage that you have when you will crochet this. We will start crocheting now, and first I will do my first 4 chain stitches. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will make a loop, and I will work this first double crochet in where the stitch marker is through the back. Oh, I already had a loop through the back of this second square, and I pick up the loop and I will do my double crochet there. I will do my next chain, and now you can see how easy it is to identify where to insert your loop for the next stitch. So this is where the brown is, so this is in front, and the next you have to look to where the pink is, so you can see it here, this loop. So this is where you work in the back. You see how easy it gets now, and here you will work in front again. So, and then I will share my next tip with you, because the shifting, well, it's getting along. Work pairwise. Here you have square 1 and square 2, and anchor this. So put a stitch marker here and anchor these two in place. Here you have the other pair, so this goes in front, this goes in the back, and oh, what did I do? It is already anchored. So, well, that's miraculous. Okay, you can see what I mean. You have to anchor it each time when you've done 2 double crochets. So that's also another tip to help you get going. So everything will be alright. I really can imagine that this first part is hard for you, but please continue to do this. Just relax. If you watch the next videos of the rows after this, you can see how really fast this technique goes and how easy it is. So please work your way through this setup row. Relaxed, take some tea, send the kids out, and put on some nice relaxing music, anything that makes you work this in a quiet pace, and then it will really get you through this first setup row. So see you in the next video.